Mahomet, Tragedie by Voltaire. Act 3, Scene 6. Mahomet, Omar, and sighed. Mahomet said, "Child of heaven, decreed to execute the laws of an offended God, now hear by me. His sacred will, thou must avenge his cause." Sighed responded, "O thou to whom my soul devoted bends, in humblest adoration, king and prophet, sovereign acknowledged by the voice of heaven, our prostrate nations, I am wholly thine. But oh, enlighten my dark mind, oh say, how can weak man avenge his God?" Mahomet said, "Oft times doth he make use of feeble hands like thine, to punish impious mortals and assert his power divine. Will he whose perfect image is seen in Mahomet thus condescend to honor side?" Mahomet said, "Do as he ordains, that is the highest honor man can boast. Blindly to execute his great decree, be thankful for the choice and strike the blow. The angel of destruction shall assist, the God of armies shall protect thee." Side said, "Speak, what tyrant must be slain? What blood must flow?" Mahomet said, "The murderer's blood, whom Mahomet abhors, who persecutes our faith and spurns our God, who slew my son, the worst of all my foes, the cruel Zoper." Now, one of the things that you're going to find is that Islam doesn't allow fighting against people just because they criticize the faith. They're persecuting people for practicing the faith. Said said, "Ha most Zoper fall." Mahomet said, "And dost thou pause, presumptuous youth? 'Tis impetuous, but to deliberate far from Mahomet be all who for themselves shall dare to judge. Audacious those whose reason are not oft prone to believe thy part is to obey. Have it not told thee what the will of heaven determines? If it be decreed that Mecca, spite of her crimes and base idolatry, shall be the promised temple, the chosen seat of empire, where I am appointed king and pontiff, knowest thou, holy Abram here was born, that here his sacred ashes rest, he who, obedient to the voice of God, stifled the cries of nature and gave up his darling child. The same all-powerful being requires of thee a sacrifice to thee. He calls for blood, and darest thou hesitate when God commands? Hence, vile idolater, unworthy Muslim, away, and seek another master. Go and love Palmyra, but thou despisest her, and bravest the wrath of angry heaven. Away, forsake thy Lord, and serve his deadliest foes. Side said, "It is the voice of God that speaks in Mahomet. Command, and I obey." Mahomet said, "Strike then, and by the blood of Zoper merit life eternal. Omar, attend and watch him well." And one of the things is that when done with religious consciousness or motivation, killing is a sacrifice. It's not that, once a year you have to kill a human or something like that, but you know what I mean. And Muhammad wouldn't have chased away somebody who did something wrong, said, this is wrong, but we're going to accept what else that one would have otherwise had. And one of the differences in Islam, you have your clean place of worship or all that sort of stuff. And that's it. That's it. You have your clean place of worship, whatever's been done, so we're not worried. Well, certainly we want to prevent certain things from happening to places of worship, or reserve the masajid, or mosque as they call them, to worship of the ultimate apostle, that, Allah is thought of as without gender and all that.